Welcome to the JustCast. I'm here with Luca. Go ahead and say hi.
Hey, hi, nice to meet you. Wow, I'm glad that we started off with nothing controversial whatsoever.
Let's
Hi, my
go.
name is Luca. I am the host of LucaVee. I'm also a streamer on twitch.tv/JustLucaVee, and that's basically all I do. I'm over here with the JustCast over here. Welcome my guest, JC.
Oh my
Introduce
god,
yourself to the
me?
audience.
Hi, it's me. I'm the guest on the JustCast. I'm so excited to be here. I'm a content creator. I make content. I didn't know if you knew this, but I'm also on LucaVee, and you can't stop me.
I'm glad I've taken over as the host of your podcast. But seriously, though, it's good to be here. Nice seeing all of you, all two of you, including you, little Timmy. I do like hosting game shows, though, with my friends. I haven't done so in a little bit, but that's something I do want to bring back. And there's a reason for that, because game shows was a really huge part of my life. And apparently it was actually a part of JC's as well. How long have you been watching them, dude?
So I've been watching game shows since I was like a little kid, because that was a big thing that my family and I used to do together, to the point where some of my family members were actually on game shows.
Really? Which ones? Which ones?
The Price is Right was one of the most notable ones, but a lot of them used to attend game shows.
Were there any exclusive things that we should know about, like the prizes or what the experience was like? Any fun stories from that?
Actually, yes, a lot of times when you're coming off of game shows, instead of actually keeping the prize, which you do have to pay taxes on, depending on where you are, they might just give you a check instead. So it's like, oh, you could walk away with this brand new car, or you could just walk away with a check. And most people will choose the check.
Of course. Why wouldn't they? It's money that you could use rather than being told what to use it for. It just makes complete sense. And at the end of the day, we all answer to the IRS. I think that's a good moral that we should leave off on. Thank you guys for coming to the JustCast. Have a good one. I love the articles, right? Where it's like, oh, this person won $1 billion, but they only kept like 500 million of that. It's like, bro, only 500 million. Oh, boo-hoo. Someone think of the millionaires.
Oh, the pain! How am I supposed to go on with only $500 million? That's barely enough to buy a loaf of bread, according to many rich people. I don't know if you've seen any of that, but they don't know what the price of bread is.
No, really? No, that's a lie. There's no shot they don't know what bread is or the price of that is.
That's actually one of my favorite game shows. There is a game show about this, and it's rich people trying to find the price of everyday items.
Oh my god, it's real. Billionaire Bill Gates guesses grocery store prices. Oh my god. I started watching game shows when I was a kid as well. I was like 5 years old. And I was exposed to like adult television. And you could tell that was the case because one of the commercials was like, and get ready to cut this.
I'll cut this.
Like you would see the commercial, it's just white, just a white screen, and it would just start saying, that is crazy that ever aired at all. And now back to Family Feud.
Woo!
Oh yeah, baby, good stuff. And
I've learned that I am, one, incredibly bad at guessing what boomers would think, and two, those answers should not be the answers that they're putting on the show, because what is this? How is being a genius an occupation?
What are you talking about? Give an example. What sort of question and what sort of answer?
All right,
so absolutely stupid.
They were talking about what occupation would you want your child to grow up to be? And one of the answers was genius, and another one was mathematician.
Gross. Well, these are boomer answers. You know what? You're right. What are those? Now that we're thinking about it, who do they question? They say we asked 100 people. Who are the 100? How do we know they're even real? It's not like they prove it to us. They could just make up the answers as they go.
Exactly. I'm just like, what is this? This doesn't make any sense.
I want my kid to grow up to be a mathematician. I want them to be a genius. Actually, it's like, bro, it's astronaut, firefighter, Discord kitten, streamer. It's all sorts of different things that you could do. Not once has a parent ever said that they wanted their kid to be a mathematician. I refuse to believe that.
Also, how many people actually know the word mathematician? Like, how many people out of this 100 people decided mathematician was the correct option? Because it wasn't the bottom option.
So your question's a little bit interesting because mathematician is not that hard of a word, but no one would answer it casually either. JC, when did you discover the word mathematician?
You know, I think it was the summer of 2017.
2017 would be crazy. Yeah. So, oh yeah, those little math people. Gosh, I wish I had a name for them, bro. Them with their fancy numbers and letters and gammas and Greek. I wish they had a name, bro. What does it mean? What do the numbers mean? It's like, bro.
Math? I only know alpha and omega. God, I don't know what any of this stuff is. What, pi?
Because
Like Life of Pi? Like the movie? I don't know what that means.
I'm a little bit sad that you don't know beta, but you also don't know sigma either. So I don't know what to classify you as.
Well, I know
Are you more
Ligma.
of a sigma? You're a ligma? Oh my, bro! I kneel. All hail JC.
Ligma
All
balls.
hail JC.
Aren't game shows
Oh.
just gambling? Like, game shows are just gambling.
Well, depends. Do they put anything in order
So-
to be able?
Yes.
Really? I didn't know this. Explain.
So it depends on the game show, the network, and who's involved in it. But usually what they do is you will buy a seat to get a live viewing of the game show. And a lot of game shows will pick people from the audience that are off of a list. So it's either a list or a lottery or something along those lines. And they will pick the people who paid to be there on the game show out of their list, basically.
Gotcha. I do recall that actually. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire does it, obviously.
Yep.
There was another game show by the name of Greed. Greed is actually a very interesting game show in itself as well. It's probably one of the dankest unknown game shows I've ever seen, and I probably want to get a group together to play it. So basically, right? It's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, basically. However, in the middle of the game, you're able to have two people fight one another if they choose to.
Oh.
And if they do, the winner takes away the loser's money, whatever their portion of it was going to be.
No.
And on top of that, there are different incentives as well. So, for example, right, it's called the Eliminator or whatever it's called. It's a machine. And so it selects someone among your team because you're initially a team. And then it chooses someone, and someone can choose to just pass the round so that they don't have to fight. Or no matter if they win or lose, if they choose someone to fight, they get $10,000. Guaranteed 10,000 whether they win or lose. If they choose someone to fight and eliminate. So, yeah,
Okay.
it's a very cutthroat game show.
10K is almost worth it.
During 2002, oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
On top of that as well, once the level started getting harder, they wouldn't be able to just choose like one correct answer anymore. They would then have to start choosing all the correct answers. Out of a list of 6, like 4 answers would have to be correct, and they have to select all 4 of them. And if they start doubting themselves, the host would be like, hey, you know what? I'll give you $10,000 right now, Captain, if you choose to quit without seeing the answer. So, yeah, it's a very cutthroat game show. I like Greed. Highly underrated. I just wish that they made other iterations of it.
It's one of those things where it's like, what is it called? Sunk cost? That's what it is. It's like you feel like you've invested too much and you want to keep going, when really it's better to walk away with like 10K. It's like, oh yeah, no, I would totally just take 10K to leave right now, actually.
Correct. Absolutely. But the thing is, you're right. It is sunk cost. The amount of effort that they put in. During this time, they selected their answers. They would get 3 out of the 4 answers. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 3 out of the 4 correct answers, they would already confirm. And then that's when the host would make the offer. It's like, hey, if you're not sure about that last answer, we'll give you 10,000 right now and you can walk away. Like, bro, that's like actual Squid Game level evil.
It is.
And the worst part as well is that if you lose and you don't get any money out of it, it's like, my friend, you've been made a victim of greed. goodbye or something like that. It was like, bro.
Oh, that would suck. That would just suck.
Yes.
I mean, it's also one of those things where it's like people don't think about things realistically until they're like watching it back or thinking about it later. Like hindsight is 2020, you know?
Yep.
So
That's the point, though. It's pressure and greed. It's playing into psychology. Humans want more. And if you want more, you're going to do a lot of risky things to get more. Because you want more. That was the reason why you were there in the first place. Psychology is very interesting, and game shows rely on that a lot. Like the
absolutely.
weakest link.
Absolutely.
You remember how stressed you were during the weakest link?
Oh. I love to hype up the stress during game shows. I was hyping it up a little.
You were hyping it up just a little bit? You totally weren't nervous at all? Not even a little bit?
It's funny because I genuinely am not nervous during those. I do hype it up.
Really?
I do.
Interesting. So you've acted this whole time.
It's true.
Wow. Shaking my head. The horrible secrets of JC and the LucaVee recordings.
I'm a content creator, which means I'm a liar. I'm a liar,
He is
Luca.
a liar! Oh my gosh, he lies for content. Oh, how horrible.
Who would ever go on the internet and lie? Who would ever go on the internet and lie?
There's two types of people. Just people who lie openly and people who act like they're all perfect until it's found out that they do lie openly. It is a dog-eat-dog world. Like the game show Dog-Eat-Dog in itself. That's another hidden gem. You remember Dog-Eat-Dog, that one recording that we did with one another? That was actually based off of a game show that I think ended up being canceled due to getting a huge lawsuit.
Oh yeah, because wasn't that the one where people were like actually being injured? Is that the one that I'm thinking of?
Yes, but let's broaden that. Let's narrow that down a little bit more. So they could have gotten injured, and a lot of the things they did was risky. Like, for example, running a treadmill like 100 feet into the air into a pool. Another one is, well, I guess it's not as dangerous, but they play strip poker and strip darts and whatnot. But one thing that they also did was that they would lock 2 contestants underwater, and they had to hold their breath. Yep, they chained them. Now they could unchain themselves, in theory, whenever they wanted to, but if they do that, then they lose the money. That's a grand prize that they would have lost right then and there. So, what happens when one of those latches doesn't work? And that's what the lawsuit was over. I think they won, unfortunately, but, you know.
I think that the show that did that kind of stuff best, right, is any kind of physical shows. Like, I don't know if you've ever watched The Challenge, but that's a super popular one. This is a very, I would still call it a game show because it isn't just physical competition, but it's also mental. So The Challenge is kind of like this big blend of people where you are being pushed to your physical limits while being pushed to your mental limits, like Survivor.
Sure.
But also, at the same time, everybody is drunk the entire time.
Wait, what? How did they verify that?
They are put in a house with, like, unlimited alcohol. And all they do is drink, party, and work out between competition.
What a weird concept. I mean, I get it, but it's like, oh, the drunk version of me ended up winning a game show. How did all this money get here? Also, why does my head hurt? Why does my body hurt? Why does everything about me hurt? And then imagine the ones who didn't win. And then they got all the same side effects for nothing.
It's pretty, like, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it is really just a party house that they live at throughout the entirety of this competition until they get eliminated. And they've been doing the same show for years and years and years. Like, there is a ton of seasons of this. And they'll bring back the same fan favorites over and over again. And so you have, like, these 40, 50-year-olds mixed in with these super, young kids, like 18, 19, 20-year-olds, and they're competing physically and mentally. And you can see how that, like, changes someone over the years. It's like your focus shifts.
I mean, of course, at the end of the day, you kind of have to adjust yourself to the scenarios around you, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just how we are wired to be. We're adaptable. So we do whatever it takes and become whoever we need to in order to make sure that we either enjoy the moment or just survive for longer. I've always been scared of those sorts of things, though, where everyone is in one house for a game show, because I saw a movie, Fun House, is a horror movie basically like that. Everyone is trapped inside of a house. They're, very famous influencers. But the plot twist is that it actually is a murder house, because the losers of the games end up getting executed. And they didn't know this at first. Like, they dumped a dude in acid. They had two girls fighting with axes against one another and won't stop until one of them leaves. Another guy was basically playing death battle in real life with four dudes. Yeah, it was just basically an execution chamber for the losers. And that was what I saw before I actually saw any of the game shows with friggin' horror.
Really?
The houses. Yeah, I didn't see like Big Brother. I didn't see The Bachelor. I didn't see any of those things before the Fun House. So now whenever I look at big house sort of things, I always get like a little bit shaken up. It's like, bro, bro. And nothing happens, obviously, but it's like still in the back of my mind going like, yeah, that movie did exist, didn't it?
Yeah. One of my favorite ones that I've seen recently, like of the game shows that I've seen recently, was something called The Influencer. And I believe it was a South Korean game show where they took a huge group of very diverse influencers, like all different genres, and had them compete together. And you can really see who has spent the years honing their craft versus the people who will just get as many fast clicks as possible. So clickbait versus people who are through and through content creators.
Got you. Yeah, I mean, both at the end of the day reach towards a very similar goal. It's how you do it, though. Yeah. Well, hey, you know what? At the end of the day, though, clickbait is just part of the game. But just don't do it too much, and as long as the content's somewhat relevant, you should be all good.
You want people to click your video. That's what it is. It's like, it's not clickbait if it's relevant, and it's not clickbait if it's just actually interesting and you put time into the thumbnail and you put time into the title and you actually want to work towards interaction.
Exactly. I mean, you just have to get good at it, right? It's an art like anything. You have to keep practicing until you become a master. Bait.
Yeah.
How's your wife? How's your kids? How's everything going in your life, JC? I don't think we've spoken since 2 weeks ago? Wow, where's the time gone?
I know, right? The wife left me again and took the kids, and she took the dog, and she took the cat, and they're all in a game show now called Wheel of Fortune.
Yep, and I'm the one hosting that. I'm Pat Sajek in that one. And Vanna White. I was so surprised no one knew who Vanna White was, bro. The lady revealing the letters, Vanna.
Listen, Luca.
I believe in you.
Listen, Linda.
No, listen here, joke, mama. Listen here, Jamie. Juicy. That's your name, Juicy.
Juicy Couture.
I'm so happy with this. Juicy Couture. What is that? What are you talking about?
You never heard of Juicy Couture?
No, I've never heard of Juicy Qatar.
Qatar,
like the country Qatar.
Name one country.
Florida.
Nope, banned. Hits the ban
What do you
button.
mean banned? No, you can't kick me off your podcast, okay? I took you over, okay? You're the one who gets banned now.
Watch me. You can't see it, but I've teleported. I've teleported to Florida. I will be sawing off the peninsula.
Editor, make sure to animate all that in 60 FPS. Thank you.
Oh no, wait, I'm the editor. No, wait.
Editor, animated all 60 FPS. In fact, animate the whole entire podcast as well. Thank you so much.
Oh no, all of my money gone, evaporated.
All your money, all $4.20 in your pocket. I know you've got no money. Stop lying to me.
Whoa, you think I have $4 and cents in addition to the $4?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You think I'm rich?
You think I'm rich? You actually did show me your bank account one time. I think it was less. It was less.
What is
Wasn't
it?
it like $1.37 or something?
Oh, it's less now.
What do you mean it's less now? You could only spend that if you get yourself like a candy bar or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Were you hungry?
You know, I was a little hungry.
Are you not you when you're hungry?
I'm not me when I'm hungry. Not sponsored.
You're not Miyu when you're hungry? Well,
I'm not Miyu.
But does that make you Miyu when you are hungry?
Yes. I become the devourer of worlds.
I see. So you ate Miyu.
I ate Miyu. And Miyu's
How
gone.
could you do that? She's one of the people in JustLucaVee, bro. What? Spit her back out.
Alright, here, let me just...
out right now.
You know what is just crazy to me? The amount of game shows that have been created after Squid Game. Have you seen the fact that they actually made a Squid Game game show?
No. What? Hold on. Let me look at this. The challenge. Dude, are you talking about the challenge? That game show you talked about a little bit earlier?
No. So there's the Squid Game challenge, and then there's the challenge, which is its own separate thing.
Oh, watch Squid Game, the challenge.
Yes.
This feels like Beast Games, bro. Like the contestants look like they'd be the Mr. Beast Squid Game knockoff. Interesting.
I mean, Mr. Beast is one of those people that also does those very dangerous game shows.
I mean, yeah, but what are the odds of them all being real is the question. Like that one dude who went into a firehouse as well. I mean, they could have been real, but what are the odds of it being real, you know?
I would say the odds of the Mr. Beast game shows being real is very, very low, depending on the amount of people participating.
Yeah, I agree. And then you also have the freaking guy who went into the house. Like, what would happen if he caught on fire as well? It's like, I don't know. Is it worth it for content to put someone to a burning house in order for him to get money at the end of it? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is worth it, but I don't know. It sounds way too risky for it to be truly real or truly in danger, if that makes sense.
There's fake fire, too. Fake fire is a super, super common thing that people use. And you can call it a burning building, but fake fire is a very real thing that they use in shows and movies and things like that to make it more dramatic.
Absolutely. Yeah. You use it for all sorts of things as well. Christopher Nolan's very familiar with that. No, Michael Bay. That's the bit right there. Michael Bay is very familiar with that sort of thing. Just go to him. He'll probably give you a sample for free. Just boom,
there you
blow
go.
in your face.
Explode the entirety of the set. Understood.
And the thing is, right, if it's real or if it's not, it doesn't undermine how like the quality of the Mr. Beast videos are, but let's call a spade, you know?
Yeah.
Like if it's not real, it's not real, or the odds of it being real are not as high as some people may think. I don't know. Now I'm sure he's done contests that are definitely real, and some of the videos are, but every single one, I don't know. I'm starting to have a few doubts if you can make that strong of a claim.
It's debatable. It's definitely debatable. I think that's the thing, though. It's like a lot of game shows are either rearranged to make the outcomes look different, which I've seen happen plenty of times where it's like the actual top 3 for a show might not be the actual top 3, or people are getting eliminated at different points, and they just kind of cut it to make it seem different than it actually is. That's a big thing that people do.
Right. Yes, you're right as well. There was a whole controversy about that. So with that one lady, it was like, Mr. Beast cut me out from like second place or something like that in order to make it more dramatic. I'm like, wow, I'm very sorry that happened, dude. But
oh yeah, Rosanna Pincino.
Yeah, that's the one. And I'd be like, yeah, I'd probably do the same thing. if it got me more results, yeah, I'd probably do something similar. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry to break it to you. Welcome to editing.
He's not the first one to have done that, and he is certainly not going to be the last, but it's like a common thing that people do. A lot of content is faked in one way or another.
Exactly. It's all an act. It's designed to entertain. You know those you know those commercials, right? With the delicious looking burgers for whatever restaurants that they're advertising for. Yeah, and the reason why those burgers don't look like that in real life is because they paint over them. They make it look glossier than what it has to be. They'll throw some sort of sprinkles on it to make sure it looks like really glittery for the camera. That's why it never matches what you see in real life, because you're not putting paint on your actual food. It's almost
Sell the
like it's designed to
image.
be pretend. It's supposed to sell you on something. It's an illusion. Welcome to the world of TV and production, boys and girls. Haven't even taken a class for this sort of thing. It's just obvious, you know?
Yeah, entertainment is fake.
Yes, and it's okay because that's what it's for. It's to entertain us. Now, some of it can be unethical, but most of the time it's just, oh, this person was in second place, but suddenly they're now in fourth place. Ooh, doesn't do well for the ego. Okay, that's fine. You probably got money from it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
How many LucaVee videos are fake?
All of them. I faked every single one of them. Not a single one of them were real. I made them say horrible things that they didn't mean.
Oh
In
no.
fact, they all were praising me. They loved me, bro. And then I made it look like that they hated me and they wanted to throw me over to something about down with a monarchy or something like that. All of that was fake. Yeah, I hate to break it to you. I edited it to make it look like that you guys hated me, even though you love me so much. You're like, oh, Luca, thank you for hosting the game show. You're so cool.
Oh yeah, yeah, kissy noises and everything. Yep.
Absolutely, yeah. It is
Totally.
funny as well because like me the other day was like, yeah, believe it or not, Luca's not actually like a dictator that wants to take over the world. It's almost like it's pretend. Oh wow, who could have ever expected that? Crazy.
Oh no, my childhood
Yeah.
gone from Luca lying to me.
You know what's sad is that we actually are going to make someone's childhood as well, and they're going to think it was all real, and they're just going to be shattered when it just is discovered that yeah, we're just casual friends. We like making content. We don't hate one another and have real rivalries as well. Someone that's a little bit too invested in the lore. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, that's a common thing too, is a lot of people have admitted this years and years and years later, but a lot of creator groups don't actually like each other or hang out.
What's sad is that they probably initially once did, which is why they ended up in the group in the first place.
Yeah.
But people just, I don't know, they drift apart. Maybe they fell out, or I don't know. And then the money's too good, so they just play it up for the bit. We've seen that over and over and over again. It's sad, but the bills are gonna keep billing. We gotta keep making our money somehow.
It's true. I mean,
Yep.
I feel like we've kind of done the opposite. I genuinely feel like we've done the opposite. It's like when we initially started doing LucaVee and content together in general, we didn't really know each other at all. But
like everyone was kind of like in a similar space in a group. I was like, hey, you're funny. All of you guys are funny. Join my group. You want to join my crew just like Luffy from One Piece? You want to join my pirate crew? It didn't go exactly like One Piece, but yeah, everyone just kind of somewhat knew each other, and then some grew close and some went really far. Yeah, and now just took a year and a half long break, and now we're gonna get LucaVee content again. Me at least one game show this year, please.
On my
Just
knees
one game show.
begging. On my knees begging.
It's great because I'm going to be putting like a ton of shorts though from streams and things of that sort, hosting like different projects with one another. There's going to be a lot of things that we're going to do, just not specifically game show related. So, that's something I've got on my mind.
I mean, game shows are always like a good thing to have chaotically, sporadically. That's the word I'm looking for. It's like you can just drop one and run, and that is the content for the next 6 months.
Right, exactly. Because group-based things like that are really good, and very entertaining and very engaging. Now, you may wonder, it's like I used to do it once a month. Why am I not doing it once a month anymore? I really liked editing during that time, and I liked planning and that sort of thing. I hate editing now. I do not enjoy it the way I used to. So I still have that style in me. I could recreate it if I want to, but I hate every second of it, and I don't want to live my life like that. So I'd rather get an editor on board and have them deal with all the animations and whatnot, which is why you'd be lucky to see one in once every year.
I
But it
don't
is
blame
what
you.
it is, though. Yeah.
I'm the exact opposite. I'm complete opposite. I used to do daily uploads.
You
I
love
used
editing?
to record, edit, and post same day for several months straight.
And you loved it.
I
But
still do.
Now, and you loved it. Fine, without the D at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, and I like the making the content, which is why I think streaming works really well for me right now. I just don't like the post-production part of it, I suppose. You know, just polishing it and making it look. I hate thumbnails. Can I talk about that real quick?
Go for it.
Graphic design is my passion, bro. Why are thumbnails so hard? They're so important. And I know the tricks and stuff as well. It's just hard, man. I don't know what looks good with one another. I have a video with Gummy, Brain Rot. I don't know if you know her or not, but she has been waiting for so long for me to upload as well. But the only thing holding me back is a stupid thumbnail, bro. She even gave me art. And I'm like, oh yeah, but unfortunately I didn't order art that would, be very clickable for the thumbnail. So that's just a perfectly made LucaVee video waiting to be uploaded. I just have to make a thumbnail or find someone to make it for me.
I'll make your thumbnail. I'll
No,
make
you
your
don't-
thumbnail.
No,
Yeah.
you're not gonna do all that. No, your face. You don't even know what the video is.
I'll make it. Trust. I mean, I am quite guilty of making clickbait. I am quite guilty of this.
Oh no, how horrible.
I-
It's only being used by every big YouTuber on the platform.
I just love to have a screaming face in front of a neon background. I don't know what you want from me.
Have you tried blue, red, or yellow? Usually those colors work really well.
I don't want your dirty clickbait money.
What? What? Why not? It's very wholesome. It's delicious. You could eat it. It's like seaweed.
I don't think I can eat seaweed.
What do you mean you can't eat seaweed?
I don't think
Are
I
you
can eat
allergic
seaweed.
to seafood? Are you allergic?
Well, I'm not
to
allergic to seafood, but I don't think I can eat seaweed.
Why? Why don't you want to eat your weed?
Well, hold on, let me get the packet out.
Let's hear it. Let's see this. I'm so curious.
I have never had weed. I have never had any drug. I do not condone drug usage. I have never been affiliated with any of the following. Number 1, child endangerment. Number 2, drug distribution. Number 3,
You do this on
LucaVee's
every
mom.
podcast.
Well, I have to have it laminated and stuck to my wall to just make sure that I can always see it for legal reasons.
I see. Of course, because you genuinely mean it. You just tend to forget what you mean in your heart,
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
probably what you mean.
I mean, I am not reading off of a script. The thing in my hand is not a script. I have never had a script for legalities.
He can't even pronounce it.
Oh yeah? Well, where's
No, I
your
believe you.
script? Where's your script, Luca?
My script is the B movie. Whole entire script. I actually made the B movie, which is why, I don't need it anymore. I just have it on top of my head. The concept is crazy. Imagine being able to sue all of humanity. So who would be the judge? Who would be the lawyers? Who is doing all this? I don't understand why that was a thing. Who was able to sue all of humanity, bro?
I don't know. But wait, if you own the B movie, are you gonna sue me because I turned that in for an assignment for college?
Yeah, get ready, a lawyer, pal. And you don't have the money, so don't say you've got lawyers.
Oh, no.
You're brokey. You're a brokey. You're gonna have to get one represented by the state. One that's gonna be like, yeah, he did it. He did it. He did all that.
Will you be my lawyer?
Yes. Yeah. I got you covered, man. I'm gonna give you the absolute best defense that you could ever get against Luca. It's gonna be amazing. LucaVee LLC versus JC and Luca.
It's gonna be the most beautiful episodic event that you've ever seen in your life. I feel like, really when you think about it, going to court is just trying to win a game show, if it's public.
It's true though, isn't it? And your prize is your freedom.
Yeah,
Your
or
human
money,
rights,
if
not
it's a
getting
lawsuit.
If it's a civil lawsuit, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think friggin' criminal one is gonna be anything except getting away from the prison cell.
I mean,
Not legal advice, by the way. Not
Luca
legal
lawyer?
advice. Shut no, Luca's not a lawyer. No legal advice being given here. I'm not practicing law or anything of that sort.
You're telling
Game shows in
me
prison.
You're telling me this whole time that you've been in college, you haven't once tried to be a lawyer? What's all that school
No.
for if not to be lawyer or doctor?
Yes. The only thing you can ever be after going to college is a lawyer or a doctor as well. You sound like the one. Oh yeah, the Family Feud people, the ones who are like, oh, I want my kid to be a genius, a mathematician. That's what you sound like, bro.
I'm
They
coming
interview
full
you.
circle. I'm coming full circle now, Luke.
In a very subtle way, by the way. You know, when you explicitly tell the audience I'm coming full circle, that's how that means.
Yeah.
So you're one of the 100 Family Feud people they interview as well. No wonder why it's always stupid answers. You're influencing the group.
Absolutely. You've caught me red-handed, Luca of the V, and you know what? I will never stop. I'm actually a 50-year-old gentleman.
You sound very authentic when you say that. I am using my Salt character voice. This is how it sounds when I am evil.
Twirls my mustache. As you can see, I am quite evil. They call me Evil Guy number 3 in the credits.
I hate to break it to you, JC. You can't grow a mustache or a beard.
Well, I can grow a little mustache, but it kind of just looks like
No,
sweat, so I just gotta shave that.
Only a little one? I want to see you try to grow that out. See what happens.
Oh no, you do not. So the problem is, right? The mustache that I can grow, it only grows on the sides and not in the middle.
What?
I am not kidding. I get like the whiskers on the side, but like the entire middle right below my nose, no hair.
So yours is in the side?
Yeah, I got the inverted.
Like
I got the invert of that stash. That specific stash from He Who Shall Not Be Named.
Oh my god, wait, hold on. Let me send a photo into your DMs. I think I found it. Is this you?
Let's see what we got here. Oh my god.
That's great. That is crazy.
Oh, that's me. Oh, that's me every day of the week.
Bro, you need to laser that off, bro. That ain't worth it. What is that?
It's not even that luscious. It's blonde too, so it's not good. It's just
it's like the handlebar mustache without the handles, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the worst mustache that you have ever seen, and sweat stashes look better.
Hey, you know what? At least it's easy to shave as well. For me, I have the whole beard, mustache, all that sort of thing. I gotta shave that so consistently. It's so annoying.
Burly man.
If only there was a shaving group that was willing to sponsor JC.
I would love to do brand deals, and I would love to do brand advertisements, because I enjoy doing that. That's something that I did a lot in high school too. I worked on like commercial stuff. So
you did production stuff? Nice. That's
yeah.
Cool. So have you ever thought about going into marketing?
Well, I've got a business degree in progress, so all encompassing. Is there anything else that you'd like to drop sick lore on us for before we head off?
Thank you for having me, JC.
I'm so excited to cut all that out. Woo! No outro for you.
Heck you, buddy. Whatever. Twitch.tv/JustLucaVee.
Oh my god, he's self-promoting. He's self-promoting.